Hi everyone, it's Evan here at Easton to Flow. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by on my channel today. Today's sequence is a morning flow, an energizing morning flow at that. So if you are feeling just a little bit not into starting your day, I hope this sequence helps get you into that mood. And I just have one prop here for pigeon pose towards the end. We won't use it throughout the main sequence, but we'll just have it here for our restorative portion of the class today. And we'll go ahead and get started in puppy pose. So bringing our arms long onto the mat, as well as your forehead. Letting your seat be upward as we inhale and exhale. Catching your breath before the start of the day. And see if you can extend your palms just a little bit more to open up those shoulders and your chest. Inhale, then exhale. Once more, inhale, and exhale. Sigh it out. Begin to bring ourselves into tabletop. Keeping our shoulders stacked over our wrist and our hips over our knees. Before we move into cat-cow, I'm going to do a few figure eights. So imagine with your torso creating the number 8 just to stretch out the sides of our backs. And to continue to get us moving and flow. At the start of our day, we have about 4 rounds, so see if you can experiment with doing it the opposite way as well, and see how your sensations differ throughout the body. Have one more full breath, and then we'll take ourselves back into neutral. Our shoulders over our wrist, and then we'll just begin to exhale, taking our gaze past our thighs for cat, and then inhale, rising up for cow. Exhale, scooping ourselves into cat. Inhale, expanding ourselves for cow. Exhale, protracting those shoulders. And then inhale, keeping that up dog within our chest. And then we'll bring ourselves back into neutral. And so we'll step back into plank. And then exhale, bringing ourselves into downward facing dog. So we inhale and exhale, pedaling on our feet and rounding through the triads of our hands. Keeping our fingers light, we'll slowly begin to meet our feet with our hands at the top of the mat. And then slowly using our torso to bring ourselves up back into mountain pose. as we move into one sun salutation. So circle sweeping our arms, inhale, exhale, forward fold, inhale, halfway lift, hands to shin, exhale, plant your hands, step back into plank, press forward 2 inches, chaturanga dandasana, inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take 2 deep cleansing breaths. Inhale and exhale. Sigh it out. Lift up with our right leg now for 3-legged dog. And step it through. Low crescent lunge. And then taking our left arm now, exalting our low crescent lunge. And then sweeping both arms for flying crescent. As we inhale and exhale, keeping that 45-degree bend over our mats, and then exhale, open up to warrior 2 to the tops of our mat. Keeping that heel arch alignment and our arms strong. We'll tip it back for peace, reaching up with our right arm, and then exhale, bringing both palms to the mat and taking our flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 deep cleansing breath. Inhale. And then exhale, open mouth, sigh it out. Inhale. Exhale, open mouth, sigh it out. Lifting up with our left leg. Keeping those right toes face towards the ground. Bringing it through. Low crescent lunge onto the mat. And lifting up. Both palms. So we inhale and exhale. Dropping that left arm and exalting with our right as we inhale. Exhale, spike on the right toes and then sweep back into flying crescent. As we inhale and exhale. Opening up into warrior 2. Keeping that heel arch alignment. And then pressing forward just a little bit so you can get a little bit deeper. Inhale. Peaceful with our left. Exhale. Meeting the right with the left onto the mat. Taking our flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring yourselves onto our mat. And grabbing our block here, what we're going to do is just 1 more downward facing dog on both sides to set us up into pigeon pose. So springing back up, 3-legged dog, and then bringing your block, if you so choose, underneath your hip, and then creating that number 4 with the top of your mat for pigeon pose as we lie here for 4 breaths. Slowly begin to press up, back into downward facing dog, and pedal out your feet, And then lifting up with the left leg, three-legged dog, stepping it through. Pigeon pose. As we inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Gently removing the prop. And bring yourselves onto our mat. Just giving ourselves one good squeeze. Head to knee pose. And then letting everything release here. For Shavasana. Slowly begin to press yourself back up. And then circle sweep your arms. The highest good in me honors, sees, and believes in the highest good in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for flowing with me today. I hope this morning flow has you just a little bit energized and centered for your day. My name is Evan here at Easy Into Flow. And if you are new here, please be sure to like this video as well as my returning subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe because we are growing here on YouTube within the Easy to Flow community. And I appreciate each and every one of you all. And if you'd like to see more of these videos come up on your homepage, you gotta subscribe. And you gotta put on the notification bell. So I hope to see you soon again on the mat. My name is Evan. Bye.